Hey there, fire signs. Welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. Hey, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. How are you doing? Welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. Today I'm going to be pulling for money guidance. This is guidance for money for this week of the 14th to the 21st? I think that's perfect. Of January. I'm going to be splitting you up. I'm going to do Aries and then Leo and then Sagittarius, I think. Um, well, excuse me. What I'm generally asking is what your guidance is to move you towards your highest money good, towards your highest attraction, to put you in attraction of the money that is in your highest good. Yeah, like that type of thing. And so, what comes out here, please suspend your judgment for what it could be, where it could be about, because you never know what can happen and where it really relates. So just listen to what it is and then live your life, keeping this in the background. And let's hope that, you get where you need to go. And don't kind of be open rather to how it could look for you. Because I give guidance. I don't do what other channels do, which is tell you what's going to happen for the most part. I tell you what to do in order to navigate the what's gonna happen. So sometimes it's like, what do you really say? It doesn't hit the way you're used to it hitting because I'm reading something different from what other readers are reading in everything. It's guidance. So sometimes it's something that hasn't happened. Yes, I mean oftentimes. In any case, I just wanted to get that clear. Okay. If you would like to join me, my membership, I have a free tier. It's a community tier where I'll be doing extendeds of certain readings on there for free. It's just an extension of YouTube, but it allows me to be a little bit more freer. So if you're down for that, the link is in the description. If not, I'll just see you here for the basics. All right, Aries. Guidance for Aries and money, please, knowing the intention I have in my heart this week. Yeah. Everybody, huh? That's just the type of week it is. Yeah. You, Aries, are to leave a certain situation. You are meant to rescue yourself. You are meant to slowly glide away from a certain situation. You may be bringing some baggage along with you, but at the same time, not to say that you're floating on your baggage, and not to say that your baggage is bad. Okay, I'm using the word baggage in terms of things that come with you, things that are attached to you in some way, things that are a part of you. For some people, they say their kids are baggage. Some people, they say the people they take care of are baggage. Some people say, certain things are baggage. So that could be in the category of baggage. I know it's not the most appealing word, nor is it the most attractive, but please take the neutrality of what I'm saying as such. Okay? You may be needing to move yourself away from certain situations and go at things alone, and it's in an attempt to. That's weird. Okay. That's weird. It's in an attempt to sort through it. Because it seems like you may be in a bit of a season where you're waiting for things to pop off, or at least you're meant to wait for things to pop off. And they will pop off. It's just not the time that they will be. Okay? So as it relates to money, you're prompted to go your own way, but it seems that you may be bringing certain people along, certain instances along, certain experiences, or certain even money woes along. But it's for you to clear that stuff out. So know that you are moving towards dare I say it, where you need to be, where you're meant to go. It's just in terms of money, like whatever projects you're working on, or um, whatever is going on in your life, which seems to be pretty heavy, but not consistently, but sustainably heavy. That's why I say baggage. It's something that's on you, something that's been with you. It's something that, not to say weighs you down, but like it has an essence of it's on you, right? And so you're meant to move with it. Um, you're meant to move with it. Just for some of you, you may be moving with some baggage and leaving the rest behind. Does that make sense? There's you will be moving with your baggage and also leaving baggage behind. So there will be some that you'll be leaving and there'll be some that you'll be taking with. And when it comes to your money, there's something that you need to leave behind, save yourself from, and there's something that you need to take with you to move you forward. And as in that experience of you sorting out what you need to take with you and what you need to leave behind, you are cleaning up what doesn't serve you, and you are cleaning what does serve you so that it can shine brighter, so it has that nice gleam. Okay, Aries, so that when things pop off, well, XYZ, that's in the unknown, but so that while you're in this gestational period, you are growing into and gestating and nurturing the parts of you that need to be nurtured. So this week, a part of you may be also alternatively, or even further guidance for some, you may be taking off in a certain, you may be not traveling, but maybe you may be moving in a certain direction, and you may be feeling bad about the people you're leaving behind, but it's almost like you may go back and get them with the whole baggage thing. They come with you. It's just you may be taking a bit to go away and then coming back for them later, because I feel like you would go back for them. You would go back to rescue them. You'd go back to save them. You'd go back to help them. This could be family. For some of you, this could even be, I don't know, if it's work, it could be something like taking part-time hours to deal with another situation that needs to be attended to, or calling in for a day off for you to go take care of what you need to take care of. This could even be for some doing something in secret that the rest of your baggage doesn't know about. I mean, I'm picking up people with this baggage, because I'm reluctant to call it baggage, but I'm also reluctant to call it baggage by the negative connotation. There's something that you may need to abandon, real talk, in order for you to tend to something else. But I don't think you want to leave it behind. Then again, it could be you going off on your own financially and you feeling some type of way about the people or the situations you're leaving behind. But I feel like this may be even for more than this week. Maybe this week you may need to plan for contingencies for you to leave a certain situation that you will go back to in a way. Like if you're going back, you're not going back to settle there. You're going back to pick up the rest of your pieces. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. This to me looks like an Aries who may have something of a side hustle or whatever. I don't know. This looks to me like an Aries who cares about their family. Okay? But they cannot take their family to a certain place that they're going. They cannot take their friends to a certain place that they're going. They need to go alone. They need to separate themselves a little bit to go alone. This is not a separation where you're like, oh, nobody. No, 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 no. This Aries is feeling some type of way about leaving behind the people they're leaving behind. They're going to look for help. It almost looks like this Aries is going to look for help. Now, there's a stop there. I don't see the story anymore. It's almost like the Aries goes off into the abyss, and I can't see. And perhaps it's because it's a weak thing. But also, why I can't see is probably because of this deep freeze as well, because I asked, what is this? What am I missing here? How does this go from here to here? Like, what is the connection here? And deep freeze is winter. Deep freeze and protection is wait for signs of spring, because right now things are in winter, right? In winter nothing grows, but everything is preparing to grow. There's a lot of potential there. So why I'm saying this is because you may need to this week start looking at certain things that you need to look at in order to prepare for your launching. Does that make sense? I know there's an Aries who this definitely applies for in my world, so that's cool. But it seems like I'm getting half a story here. You're preparing to leave. You're getting yourself sorted and preparing to leave. That's hilarious. I said, what is the energy of the One Ring Circus? And the Chariot comes out with the Four of Cups. You've taken the cup. You're going to take this opportunity and go. You're going to go. You're going to travel. You're going to go. Now, for some of you, Aries is an opportunity where you have to leave home. Maybe you're leaving home for school. Maybe you're leaving school for home. Maybe you're leaving some place that you've been at that's been home or whatever for another place. For some of you, this is mental. This is you leaving a mental space. But for all of you, or for most of you, it could really be a layered situation where it is a mental state where you are physically leaving certain people behind in order to go get help, but mentally you have to convince yourself, emotionally really, you have to convince yourself that everything is going to be okay, that they're going to be okay while you go get help or while you go get yourself sorted. Okay? You will come back. Six of Swords in reverse. You'll come back, but that's not really what this is giving me here. I feel like you're going in an attempt to clean something. There is a missing link here. The missing link is a fog to me. The missing link is a fog to me. And Seven of Cups, yeah, lots of different places that could give you, that this cup could open doors to, that this potential could lead to. Still waiting for things to happen that are going to happen, but still being a novice because you're afraid to leave home. This is a baby. This person is still someone who is eager to prove themselves, but at the same time they're still a baby, and they still, when they prove themselves, they look back at mommy and daddy to see if they've approved, that type of thing where it's like, oh, I did a thing, I did it, did you guys see, did you see, that type of thing. That's the missing link here. I can't quite see that, so in any case, I hope this helped you. I know it's just for the week, so hopefully I can do one next week and that can serve you, but for now, that's the information that I'm allowed to get, okay? I wish you everything, Aries, okay? Good luck, and keep your light on. Leo. Knowing the intention that's in my heart when it comes to Leos. Attracting money that is in line with their highest good, please. How can they do that? What is the guidance for Leos watching this, especially right now, please? Thank you. Come through. That's my baby card. It's not a baby. It's What's the card that's very significant to me? I mean, these cards and I have become... Oh! Alright, I'm done. That's at the bottom of the deck. Spirit of Place. How high can a sycamore grow? Will you cut it down? You never know. I feel like Leo's, there's fear of stagnation for you. I feel like there is for you when it comes to your money, you're sensing there's some fear around not getting out of whatever it is that you're in. So things could very well be going decent. Things could very well be going decently enough for you, but it's almost like I'm getting a feeling of, is this enough? Is this all? You know? Like, is this really how it's going to be for me? Isn't there more to this world? How high can a sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue full moon or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a full moon here and there. I feel like you're lamenting in some way about whether things are gonna, always be this way for you. I don't know if you've cut the sycamore tree. I'm not sure if you've cut it and you've limited yourself in certain ways and said, this is as far as I can go. But it seems like you cut it down prematurely. You cut down your potential, your money-making potential. I'm not sure if you stopped trying, Leo. I feel like you may have stopped trying. Yeah, Spirit of Place comes out anyway. I feel like you stopped trying. Okay. That's so funny. That's really weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. That's so, so weird. Okay. So, stagnation, right? Death in reverse is stagnation. Life, I was thinking about this today. There's this game I've been playing. It's called Arcana. And I'm really into what they're doing over there. In any case, things go in a cycle. Okay? Life is a cycle. And a part of life is death, and a part of death is life. In the winter, you've gotten the most different readings. So far, I've done 4 readings, and you're different. You're the combo breaker. Because none of the same cards have necessarily shown up. So thank you for that. Because I'd have been like, this damn weekend, I should have done one reading for everybody. This damn week, rather. So, look, you may get some bad news this week. And I don't even think it's going to be necessarily bad news. It just may be news that is weird. It's weird. It's really weird, okay? Unexpected visitors in reverse is bad news. Unless it somehow did some flips and it's actually up in the upright, with meaning good, better news, it's still some unexpected news, okay? I'm going to actually read that. There's something unexpected that's coming your way. And I'm asking what the energy of this unexpected thing is, because in the reverse, unexpected visitors is not necessarily, um, it's not great. What this could also mean is there could be something unexpected that you've recently stumbled into. Um, and you may be wondering, you may be feeling some type of way about it, but it's actually leading you to something good, okay? Um, and the good things are the great cups of all the cups, the 10 of cups, the 2 of cups, and the 6 of cups. Partnership, happiness, and reminiscing. Um, Childhood youth, something that has to do with maybe your childhood, perhaps something you enjoyed as a kid. Um, and you being rejuvenated in your passion for life and for going after what you want, for realizing that, oh, actually, if I do this, that, and the other, perhaps the sycamore tree can grow. Perhaps I don't have to cut the sycamore tree if you haven't cut it yet. Or perhaps there's another sycamore tree right next to you that, is the identical twin to the one that was cut down a while ago. But it seems like the tarot is showing something, a hidden energy here that is emotionally beautiful. Yeah, oddly. The fuck? Let's see, 41. The card I keep looking at is the Moonlight card. And I remember telling you that's a really significant card for me. That's about, that's my higher self card. Okay, so when it comes out with goblins, it almost feels like you may feel like I feel like some of you did give up. I feel like some of you did stop believing and hoping and dreaming and wishing and doing. But I feel like there's something about it with the Moonlight and goblins coming out. It's almost like, not to say the sun will rise, but there's a beauty in the place that you've been at. There's something in it for you, even with the stagnation. Like, the end of stagnation was something for you. Okay, so reading unexpected visitors and protection, because I feel like you might need that. Unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for your highest good or for others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern cannot be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. It's funny. Adapt to the shift in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterward. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. So, if this reading was hitting home for you, and you do feel like you are someone who has given up in some ways when it comes to pursuing and attracting money, then I feel like that was the unexpected news. If it was the realization that you may have needed, and it will lead you to this emotional fulfillment. But at the same time, there may be something that happens that makes way for you to actually enter into partnership with what's yours. It may have something to do with something you enjoyed as a child. It may have something to do with what you've found great amounts of joy and passion that you've forgotten about from your past. Not even like your past as a kid, but something, an old job or industry that you used to work, or an old gizmo, or an old something that there's an opportunity for partnership once you sort of receive something that can look like bad news. How can I explain this? This is like someone getting fired from a job that they've been wanting to quit. And while that's bad news, they're filled with a sense of elation. they're allowed to then enter into partnerships with other things that make more sense for them, and other things that make more sense for them are things that really brought them joy when once upon a time. Okay. um and I feel like that the energy of this is to reverse. It doesn't even matter if it's up in the upright or reverse with this one for me. I read my tarot like oracle cards. um I feel like that will help with whatever has been stagnating here. But it also seems like that stagnation was potential energy being cooked and brewed enough for you to say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to go back to that thing again. So I don't know what specifically this will be for you as it relates to money, Leo, but it's looking like you will be satisfied in the way that you can be, and perhaps partnerships are where you can keep your eye, um, your ear to ground on as well. Okay. Best of luck. This could even be like not necessarily moving, but you know, there's so many things that come disguised or that come under the guise of, but not really even a guise, like it is genuinely bad news, but they really like they make you oddly happy. Like for instance, when I found out my twin, oh god, I hate saying this person was seeing someone in addition to me, I felt really free. Like it was sad, it sucked, and there was still, some emotional wounding that I had to deal with. But in that moment, well, in the moments after, there was a sense of freedom that washed over me. So again, there's some people who, they're happy that someone did end up firing them. They're happy that a deal didn't go through, because if the deal had gone through, then they wouldn't have blah blah blah. So I feel like it's one of those things, but I don't know what your unexpected thing will be, because the energy of that seems to be pretty lit. Otherwise, if you are a Leo who does connect to the part that you have given up on yourself in some way and given in to your goblins and the mystery of life and money, I want to say don't beat yourself up too much about that, because it seems like that was a part that's a part of your journey that can be used in the next phase as it relates to attracting money. Okay. Money that's in your highest good. I hope that helped you in some sort of way. I wish you everything, okay? Keep your light on and good luck. Hey Sagittarius, honey. So, we are going to be asking how you can attract money that's in your highest good, right? How you can go about what the guidance is to attract money that's in your highest good. I'm going to put these back because they came out, the bouncies, and I'm sure they're yours. I just can't be bothered to try and figure out what orientation suits them the most. Even this one feels like that. Okay. That's nice. So, I'm just going to stop here, Sagittarius. I feel like your guidance here is to make way for new dreams, is to make way for new intentions. I feel like you've either conquered or finished or whatever used to be fun for you. Like you're ready to level up, basically. And you can go on ahead and set the intention for the direction you want to level up in. And of course it's going to, well, I shouldn't say of course. For some of you it's going to be leveling up. For some of you it's going to be leveling to another plane. Like what is the thing that you want for yourself now? If you have gotten a job, cool, like that dream has been accomplished. What is the next step now? Is it to become adept? Is it to continue growing in your field? Is it upward mobility? Is it learning what is your next plan? What is your plan basically? Okay. This is funny. This is a 2 and this is a 2-2. So the Nine of Swords comes out. Okay. The Nine of Swords comes out. Alright, this explains the other cards that came out. That makes sense. Alright, so certain dreams may have faltered in the past. Certain plans, certain eggs may have cracked and they were rotten. They weren't what you thought they would be, or they just didn't even come to fruition, right? And or you are wondering about how to move on to the next, how to make things better, how to make things right, excuse me, how to make things work for you, or to make them work even better. So for some of you, it is that first story. The energy of what was is done. Whether it's done by your accomplishing it, or it's done by it not being able to be accomplished by you, or you not being able to have it. In either case, you no longer have what you had wanted. Either because, again, you have achieved it and now you have it, so you're no longer, having it in terms of wanting it. Now you're wanting something new, or you were not able to achieve it. It wasn't something that was yours. It wasn't an opportunity that worked out, blah, blah, blah. And so it's no longer something that you can have in that. It's the same essence. Okay, something is done. An old form of something is done in whatever way. What I'm seeing here is, in either case, for you to pick something new, for you to be wise, for you to make a wish on the new direction that you want to go in. I am going to read this to you, but the book itself adds extra guidance that I don't really, it's fine, but I will read this to you. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others will help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. And to me, the message that I'm picking up for you, Sag, is own the life you want to lead and live deliberately. This is about deliberate creation. This is about, really, at its core, when it comes to money, what kind of money do you want? Do you know how much you want? When it comes to attracting money, what else do you want to be in line? When it comes to attracting money, are you chasing the actual dollar bills, y'all? Or are you attracting the essence of what those dollar bills would do? Because let's not forget, money doesn't necessarily equal happiness. But at least when you're happy and you don't have much money, you still have that sense, that cushion around you, right? That emotional cushion around you. But of course, I'm not trying to say you can't be happy without money. I'm not trying to say you should be, I'm not trying to advocate for a life of financial hardship either. I feel like sometimes we again, too much of anything is not great, and people wanting balance, okay? Balance is good. So, are your intentions balanced? What are your intentions? I feel like after this, what we've talked about, the stuff that's done, that's been fulfilled or can't be fulfilled, the stuff that is done with, what's the way forward for you? What do you want moving forward? The sun, come fucking through. Like, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome. I feel like you are in a space, this week at least, Sag, where you can with you're in a beautiful position to dictate with clarity and see what you need to see and follow your heart's intention, either because you didn't get what you wanted or because you got exactly what you wanted. Either way, there is something that you are moving into a new phase. The old phase is done, okay? You've accomplished or you haven't accomplished it, and with that essence, whatever it was, with the old phase being done, you are in a new position where you get to see with clarity at the top of your whatever. You get to make a wish with these dandelions. You get to say, this is the egg of opportunity. What do I want in there? You're in a beautiful position to claim what it is that you want. So what is it that you want? And you want to go for happiness. Okay? When it comes to your money, go towards what makes you happy. And use this opportunity to look around you and see what did and didn't make you happy, what does and doesn't make you happy, and go towards that. Three of Pentacles. This card, intention, I'm glad I read it to you, because to me, the message that it speaks to me was the last line that I read to you. However, there was a part in the intention that talked about working with other people. So what I fucking love about this is it talks about the happiness, and it also talks about the money here with the pentacles. However, the pentacles are not typically in every single card. It's only the three of pentacles that I have trouble finding the pentacles. They're over here. They're grayed out. So working, it seems to be maybe even a people focus for you, maybe. Working with people, groups, organizations, others to help make the intention come to fruition for you. But I like that the sun is illuminating what's important in your world. And that's these people here. Okay? The happiness is pointing to these three people here. So I hope this helps you in some way. Your soul is guiding you towards what is important, what's going to lead you to your happiness. So listen to your soul this week. Listen to your soul. Okay? All right, babes. Keep your light on and good luck. Of course, definitely keep your light on. Well, the sun is out here. I get excited when I see the sun in this deck, because I don't really get the sun often, and if I do get the sun, it's like in reverse. And I'm just like, okay. But you're in a great position to manifest and co-create, okay? I'm really happy for you, and I'm looking forward to what this could look like for you this week moving forward, okay? I wish you everything. Keep your light on, and good luck, Sagittarius.